There. I'm early. Okay. Right, there we go. That went a bit weird. It was like coming up notifying me that I'm live. And I know I'm live because I'm here live. Welcome to the Pornhub Awards. Wouldn't it be funny if it actually was? Hey, Al, the man that never sleeps. You have a clear gas. Ah, right, so you got the joke then, that I have gas, sir. Yep, I finally have a gasser. And Caitlin, how you doing? And Dee's and Hunter. Hunter, my man, represent, yo. So yeah, first time, a coin isn't here to see me, like, just going to tease the hole a little bit. See, coin isn't around, coin. Let's say his name 3 times, coin, 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 and tease that little hole of his. See if it makes him appear. How you doing, Dees? And LP. Yeah, it's really weird because, like, so 11 o'clock, let's see, so this time last week I was on a plane from Chicago coming home. It's still a bit weird, like, being home. It's still, like, I'm in that mid-phase kind of thing, like, I know I'm home, but there's also that bit of me that's like, I've left a little bit of me. Hey, Slingshot Warrior, how you doing? There's still that little bit of me. I'm sure everyone who went to ECST probably feels the same. You leave a little bit of yourself behind. It's hard to explain. And like, just go to ECST next year and then you'll get where I am now. But yeah, like, still absolutely amazing time. Right, heading the game. We're going to try shooting this gasser. Yeah, and well done. Anyone who... It's going to be one of them days, isn't it? Anyone who originally saw that there was like about the golden ticket, Jesus Christ! Like, this is so oily. Like, I get it now, where people say oily ammo. It just like jumps out your hands. So it was Slingshot Warrior that won the golden ticket. So I don't think you realised till he got home, and then in a video he was showing it off, and so yeah, I got in contact with him. So hopefully when I ship stuff from where I am, Slingshot Warrior, I'm just going, and it doesn't matter where it is. Like, I'm in Calgary, Alberta, and even if I'm shipping stuff to like the States, like right below me, it still takes like 10 days, 7 to 10 days. So I'm guessing, what are we on today? What's the date today? It's probably like about the 7th, 8th, something like that. So yeah, you'll probably have it somewhere between the 15th and 20th. But I am intrigued. Like, so this gasser was given to me by Jorge, the sit-down slinger, because he knew I wanted one, and he had this. It's a 95mm, so perfect for me. So he gave it to Adam to give to me at ECST, but I hadn't shot it because I didn't have any of my Wrap and Tuck stuff at ECST. So it's like, okay, let's just wait and then we'll do it on a live. But I've got a couple of frames here because I did pick up a few, mainly from Smo. I got this one that I showed briefly in another video. So he wanted to give it to me because he said, like, these screws are slightly offset. If I get it like that, you can see one of them's a little bit lower. Now, that doesn't change the way it shoots, but I actually love it for that. Because it's not perfect, to me, I love it. So, first time shooting a gasser, so I did watch, so got to have the pinky through the hole, and it is funny, because it does feel good. I'm not like kidding, joking around. Like when you put your little finger through the hole and then grip, it seems to lock everything down. Like it feels like it's not gonna move. So I can totally see how this could be an accurate frame. We will find out. And that was pretty much spot on. But we know this is me, and whenever I shoot, I do great for the first few and then it just trails off. So we've got to do a few shots here. Just making sure I keep up with things. Yeah, and Hunter, don't forget to let me know like a cost for one of your frames, because I don't have one. So that's why I can't really say good or bad, because I just literally don't have one. I've only just got like the first SMO ones I got were at ECST. So there we go. See, messing it up already. Oh, did that flicker? Was that just... oh, the LED light flickered. I was like, did it suddenly go dark? That's not good. For a man my age, like, if things suddenly go dark, you worry. Do you have, how you doing, Rick? Do you have a gasser? I gotta say, like, and I've got big hands. I'm not sure on it. I like it, but my little finger's uncomfortable because, like, again, I have big hands. But then I'm on the whole weight loss thing, so I'm not going to write this frame off. You see, even the greats have bad days. They tell me, apparently. Yeah, so I have oily balls. That's no secret. I do have oily balls now. Because like all my old ammo I took to ECST. Because I figured out it's all going to go anyway. And I had a bag of brand new stuff. And yeah, I didn't realise just how oily it actually is. Right, I'm way off. Let's try a different frame. I'm not... Maybe what I'll do... Let's try something. We're just going to cut this off. I'm a big boy. Don't worry, I know how to use a knife. So let's try it without that bit of paracord, because that could be throwing me off. That does feel a little bit better. I think like there was a bit of like the paracord, because my finger's fat anyway, and like there's hardly a gap, so I think that paracord was squeezing a little bit. But we shall see. Hey, there's the champ himself. So are you going to do it, Hawk? Because like you said, you're going to do videos about long draw. You're going to start doing your tutorials? Maybe there was a thing to that. See, I said his name and he's here. How am I holding it? With my hands. I just wish this... so, anyone got any tips on how to get rid of the oil without ruining my balls? How do I get the oil off of them? Yeah, so I am holding it. I did see your video, like I joined, I think, near the end. But yeah, so I have got it. So this is a 95mm gasser. That does feel better. I think that little bit of paracord, it was enough to be causing a bit of discomfort. maybe not. No, because I wasn't even sure what I was aiming at then. I was concentrating too much on my fucking ear that still hasn't popped after a week. It's weird, it pops every now and again, and then all of a sudden like, I'll kind of go a bit deaf again. Like, if it keeps doing this, I'm going to have to go and see a doctor or something this week. Every now and again I get like that. You know when you get water in your ear and you hear it kind of like slushing around? I get that. Right. I am getting a little bit of band slap on the hand, so for Christ's sake. Right, what can let me just find something. Let me just clean some balls. I'm sure I've got some kitchen towel or something here. Ah. Always have the wet wipes. See, how many people at ECST went and used those dodgy toilet stalls and thought, oh my god, I wish I had a wet wipe. See, if we were friends, would have had it for you. Would have had you covered. Ooh, are they small? Right, I'm going to use these because I think these are from the old batch. But these super oily ones are just a bit... Let me find something to put them in. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I think these might be like 7. Yeah, these are 7mm. Yeah, they're just slightly smaller. Right, you might have to put up with me rubbing my balls every now and again. Right, so these can go in there. I'm going to clean off some balls. So did anyone give any hints, tips? No, Southwest style. Very brave saying you love wieners. See, I've never been able to stand those things. And in all honesty, I've never tried one in North America. But oh, like in England, those like hot dog sausages, they are awful. Like, you know how they say the story of like all hot dog sausages, they're like all the leftover bits from like the abattoir. Like, you can clearly see it is, for the ones in England, they are so bad. So bad. But yeah, I'm a little bit afraid to try the North American ones. Right, let's try that. Still a little bit oily. Talcum powder. Yeah, look, wow, look at that. I don't know if that shows up how dirty these things are. And you know I like them dirty. Right, let's jump back on this gasser. And I'm still not fully unpacked because I've still got like a box here of all my slingshot stuff that I really need to sort out. I did get the travelling slingshot that was with Trapper D's, so I've got to grab that at some point. Sketchy, how you doing? See, I'm on point. I'm just getting that little bit of finger slap. So maybe these bands are a little bit too powerful. I think these are 0.45 and I usually use the 0.4. But I'm shooting 8mm, that shouldn't give me that much hand slap. Hey, Kyle! He doesn't love. Of course, I love you, Mrs. Hicks. I gave you like at least 3 big hugs in full view of Josh because I felt that guy's pec muscles. So Josh's pec muscles get harder than my shooting ability. Oh, Josh doesn't love you. Oh, I can't argue at that because Josh's pecs are harder than mine. Well, I'm on point with it now. Now that I've got rid of that bit of paracord, it does feel small though. I don't know if my hands have got bigger or it's just the angle, but it feels smaller. It doesn't feel like a 95mm. I've been working on a catch box. I can move around inside and out. Yeah, I was nearly outside today. I actually went out like after I saw shades on ATO this morning. I quickly cut like half the lawn, but it's just got so hot out there. I would die. Okay, Coin, you might have something with this gasser. And it's all to do with that pinky hole. See, even then I had trouble getting it out. See, Coin, look. There, see, it gets right. So, but see, when you get your pinky hole in and then you grip it, it kind of, as you like pinch or brace it, it's pushing this end down further on your little finger. So it does like really lock down. I think if I was to get another gasser, I would want it longer, because when I put my little finger in, it's too. I know some people like it, like your fingers way up there, but I'm more used to. Let me see. Like this. Here's my blinged out apex. So I'm more used to it like this. Like you see that there's quite a gap. Let me get the angle right. See, there's quite a gap there between the point that I'm aiming and my finger. On this gasser, my finger's like right on the corner. And I know people like that, but yeah. So for me, I'd want definitely longer here. And because my hand's wide as well. Like if I just do this and do where my little finger is. Like so my little finger in there, like you can see. Like my hand is covering the frame, so I'd want that bit of extra space. I think that would be it, but I am liking it. I'm very much liking the gasser. Hey, Leon! Of course, I never doubted you. Well, no, I did doubt your coin. You see, I got to bring you down just a few pegs. Just make you realise that you are human after all. I know you do the whole magic thing, and it's gone to your head, and now you think magic is real when you can really do things. I saw the news article when you went to saw that woman in half, and he was using a real saw, and I know. I'm actually really intrigued on this. So, as I'm shooting really well with this gasser, if you don't do it like the Slinginerd, you're not doing it properly. So are we likely to see you next year then, Coin? And I am going to do it. Al, one day I am going to do it. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do a live at like 2 or 3 in the morning, your time, just to see if you join. See, I picture it, Al. You'll be laying in bed, asleep, and then you've got some sort of contraption bat phone thing going on. And the minute that I go live, like there'll be like this light going whoop whoop, the whole James Bond like style alarm. Weird robot woman voice going, Slinginerd is live. Slinginerd is live. That's actually quite fun. I'm knocking it back and forth. So I don't know if everyone has seen it. And hey, Eric, how is it down there? As you're pretty much below me, nearly, kind of. I haven't murdered him and buried him in the concrete. Don't worry. I mean, from where I am, he's kind of south. We know it's only the hookers that are in the concrete. That's just because I'm cheap and I don't want to pay. Yeah, and I know the hair's a mess and it's just like floppy. It kind of hasn't recovered either from all the, what do you call it? The humidity. But anyone who's on my Facebook probably saw the news that next week is a new hairstyle. And that is, I'm getting dreads. So you can have a look on my Facebook. Like I had them like 12, maybe 13 years ago. I had them. And one of my biggest regrets in life was cutting them off. Like it was one of those times I cut them off and like within seconds it was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like heart just sunk. It was like, no, should have kept it. Hey, Moan, how you doing, Moan? So, for everyone, I am as usual. I'm dual streaming, so I am in Facebook and in here, so that my Facebook Slingshot brethren can watch as well. I'm an equal opportunity streamer. Although I won't go on that one, like the one that sounds like a clock. Not going on there. But how you going, Moan? How you going? How you doing? Going? Going could be good. How you going? Because like if you're going somewhere nice, then how you going? Or the question of how are you getting the ADHD brain? So yeah, so I had dreads about 12, maybe 13 years ago, roughly around that time. I was trying to think how old my kids were, because I've got a picture of me with dreads and sort of at a Christmas party. And yeah, the day I cut them off, and the reason I cut them off, I think the place I went to, here in Nattyland, making slingshots as always, it's nice to see you smiling. Well, I shall entertain you while you build things for people and make them happy. So yeah, I have chatted with Moan, and I've got to say, like, and there were loads of people there that like really made my ECST. Moan was definitely up there with them. Like, never met a man. Well, probably, but like, when you meet Moan, you get why people love him. He's just like. Imagine a waterfall of just like this positive energy. It's just like, just feels good to be around him. So yeah, if you make it to ECST, make sure you like go up to Moan, because that was so fast it didn't even move the cans. So where was I? Yeah, sorry. ADHD brain goes all over the place. So, yeah, so I'm getting dreads next Saturday. because I wanted them earlier in the year. I think like January, February time. I was chatting with Miss Hicks, funny enough, and it was just like I used to have dreads and like I regretted cutting them off. Oh, and the reason I cut them off, I think the place I went to just didn't do a good job, and they started like breaking off and falling off. And then I went back and they would like use this like cotton and just try and sew them back in. It was just a shit show. And in the end, I lost heart in them so much after a while because they just ended up looking terrible. So in the end, I just like, okay, cut them off. And then I don't know why, I never got around to doing it again. But it was early this year, and I don't know what it was. All of a sudden, it's like, I want to get dreads again. It could be because this is the big year for me, turning 50. Not that I'm planning on going anywhere, but it's kind of like that bucket list thing. It's like, okay, well, I'm nearly 50. I've still got a good head of hair. What do I want to do with my hair? I may be lucky and like it doesn't fall out, but I'm on that cusp, 50-ish. Hey, Kerry! I'm going to look into, well, I make my own moustache wax. So I'm going to try and buy some of that one that you said, just to try it. But then I'll probably just try and clone it, not to sell, or like just for myself. Because yeah, I want to do that moustache, like you had a great waxing on that moustache, so that inspired me. And what I'm planning on doing as well is getting some wax in the beard, separating it, and then having like a Viking braid dread beard. Not dread beard, it'd be a braid, so like I'll split it in half, then do 3 and 3, and then braid those and get wax in it so that it looks like very Viking. So basically I'll be very confused looking, which sounds like me most of the time, really. Most people, when they look at me, go, you look confused. Oh, well, actually, when I talk to people, what they usually do is they back away like this. Okay, just stay there. I'm not making any fast movements. Hey, Leon, so you're double watching me then? You're on Facebook and in YouTube. Yeah, you're just bloody greedy, Leon. Or you've got me in stereo. Like, if you've got 2 devices, you've now got me in stereo. Oh, no, Leon. Oh, if you're watching me like on a tablet and a phone, get them and put them either side of your head now. Like, does it sound like stereo? Like you're in a concert? I could be like one of those famous YouTubers, like where they go to like big theatres and stuff. I'll have to get like a weird sound effect echo kind of thing, so it sounds like I'm in a stadium. Oh, Red Rock. That would be the one. Right, I'm calling for it. ECST has got to move to be MST, which would be like middle slingshot tournament, and we have to do it in Red Rock. Oh, imagine that. Imagine all those like bangs going off and like that fire cannon in Red Rock. And if you don't know what Red Rock is, look it up. Like, oh, if you're a comedy fan, Bill Burr, not his latest comedy special, but the one before that, he done at Red Rock, and oh man, that is a theatre. That's on the bucket list now. Like, I need to go and see anyone at Red Rock, because wow. Like, when I saw it, I'd never really seen it until I saw the Bill Burr special. I thought that was effects. It's like, that can't really look like that. It's like, holy shit, it does. Hey, Zach, I'm going to have to do a weird one, because I've got a gasser. Although, see, when I put my little thing up for this video, I was doing it in a posh British accent. So I have gas, sir. See, I can talk posh. I ain't common. Really liking it. Coin, if you're still around, I'm really liking this gasser. I could be sold on it. But yeah, in all honesty, like I think I'm gonna contact Smo and say, can he do me one with a lot longer handle? Because oh, for talking of hands, by the way, and I know Leon, he mentioned it already. So anyone who's seen, Leon has giant hands. So we put our hands up to see like who had the bigger hands. I beat him by like, I don't know, like a millimetre. My hands are about a millimetre bigger than Leon's. So I was quite pleased in a way. It's not like a competition thing, but I was pleased because I'm always saying in my videos, oh, I've got like giant. That's why I need 9500mm, because I've got such big hands. Like smaller than that, they just get lost and it feels uncomfortable. So I was quite pleased that it was like, oh yeah, he does have big hands. I'll have to look up what the... So, oh, this... Rick, are you still in here? Do you remember what these pink bands were that you sent me? I want to say that they were Southwest Catties. And I think it was 0.45 or 0.5. Because yeah, I have a bit of a weird draw. Like, for anyone new, like I have a bit of a weird draw, as you've seen. But like I do kind of a weird. So my anchor point is here, that little triangle cartilage called the tegrus. So I'm kind of in between short draw and long draw. So my bands on like a short draw kind of thing, I cut these at like 230mm, which that's like for some people that's heading into the long draw kind of area. So I'm gonna have to figure out what my long draw bands will be like. I felt the twist. It is funny, like how you get, like when you get more proficient with a slingshot, like you can feel it. Like just then on the release, as I released, I felt just the slightest move, like just a little twinge to the left, and I knew that was going off somewhere. Oh, so it's a good venue. Have you ever been, Moan? Like, have you seen someone there? Oh, right above. I saw Anderson Park there. Loads of techno. Oh, a techno show. Oh, with lasers. I tell you who would, like... I don't know if he's ever played there. As far as I know, he hasn't. But for electro music, Jean-Michel Jarre. And if you've never heard of him, basically he's a French guy who does... Imagine classical music, but played with modern synthesizers and more modern instruments. Like, I think the guy's in his 60s or 70s now. He's got to be. But oh man, like, the shows he done one in the America, and if you look it up, if you do Jean-Michel Jarre Houston, he took over downtown Houston and does big laser shows on all the buildings. His show would be amazing at Red Rock. But yeah, so it's Jean, like the French spelling, Jean, Michel, like the girl's name, but I think there's no E at the end. I can't remember offhand. And Jarre is Jarre. But if you type that in and look up Houston, when they're doing videos of it, there was people on highways just pulling over because you could see the laser show from like a mile away. See that? I felt a good clean release then. It would be funny to call up Red Rock and go, well, we're thinking of having a slingshot tournament there. That will be $800,000, please. I'm sure we could all pull that together. South Wales Catties, yep, SWC. It is nice. I mean, I like pink anyway, so the pink bands, it really works for me. But these are nice bands. All I need now for like my oh, sorry about that. I just noticed something. I don't know why it does this. This camera here, the one right below my head, it keeps resetting. Because it should look like... there, should be like that. It should be zoomed in. But I don't know why. Every time I start a live, it immediately resets that camera. Takes a little bit of getting used to, like putting it on your finger. Bit like getting married, eh? Put that ring on your finger. There's a little bit of pain at the start. You have to kind of get used to it. People start stopping talking to you when you're wearing it. Hey, Laurie's in there as well. See, it is funny, like since I started dual streaming on YouTube and on Facebook, I get so many more views on Facebook. Like, it's astronomical. My videos usually around 50 views, and I'm not one of those, oh, subscribe. Like, I just enjoy doing this, and hopefully I'll put a smile on someone's face and make them laugh, or just entertain them for a while. So I'm not that bothered. But being a data person, it's just interesting that my videos are usually around 50-ish views on YouTube, and it's 200 plus on Facebook. It's interesting because if like someone had said to me, where do you get more views, YouTube or Facebook, I would have said YouTube straight away. But it's not. It's like Facebook is like 3 to 4 times the amount of views I get. And again, I will not do that. I refuse to go on that one that sounds like a clock. Like the tri-split screen going on. Yeah, so Laurie, I've done a few videos on it, how to do this. I'm happy to help out. Like because like, I couldn't tell you which one. If you want, I can do a little video and I'll show you like how it's done. But basically, the way I do it, so I'm streaming from a PC, an actual like desktop computer. I've got a camera here, and what I'll do, I'll show you. Let me walk down and I'll show you roughly. You'll see me pointing at the cameras. So we've got the main catchbox camera here. And then the one that's zoomed in is down here. And then I just use like software to like basically stream all 3 cameras at the same time. But yeah, I'll show you how it's all done. Like most people in our community that makes it great, I'm happy to help anyone out. And I've said it in the videos, like where I've showed people, I am very happy to help anyone out do a setup like this. It's honestly not too difficult. If you can get a computer and plug webcams into it, I can help with the last little bit of setting up the software, and it's like I'll teach you how to do it. It is not hard. Like 5 minutes it takes. But if you're someone who likes doing it on your own, so the software I use is called OBS, which is for Open Broadcasting System, I believe. The open part is because, a little bit technical, it means it's open source, which means it's absolutely free. You do not pay a penny, no license fees, nothing like that. It is absolutely free. There's no subscription things, like nothing. You get it, you install it, you set it up how you want. There's lots of little plugins you can add in. That's how I can do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And you can do up to like, I think 10 different streaming platforms. We could use laptop. Yeah, you can use a laptop. Like, I use a desktop because like, I work in like software support and like stuff like that, and pretty heavy tech stuff. So I've always got like that's how I get all those hard drive discs. That's why I've always got loads, because I'm forever picking up hard drive. Like as they die in servers, I pull them out and keep them and put in a new one that does its thing, and that's why I've got so many hard drives. Which is why I just like, anyone wants them, just say, I'll send you discs, because I've got so many of them. Although that went down a lot, like I handed out a lot over ECST. Not just to get rid of them, but yeah. But yeah, oh, I'm more than happy, Laurie or Mo, whoever in any chat, if you need any tech help setting anything up, I'm more than happy to do it. The only thing I'm not comfortable with is Apple products. That's it, Al. Computer genius. Just because I don't use Apple products, just so I'm not familiar with them. But the other two, like Windows, Linux, and several others, I'm more than adept with. I just don't earn the sort of money where I could. Come on, break that last little bit. Where I can afford Apple stuff. But I prefer Android anyway. Like even for like phones, because if anyone's interested, there is an app you can put on your phone. It is called GrayJay, Grayjay, and what that does, it basically piggybacks off of YouTube, so you can watch all your YouTube videos, but it blocks all of the ads. You get 0 ads. As you've noticed, like in my video, like you never get ads, even if you go back, like all ads, as far as I'm aware, are turned off in YouTube because I hate them. So if you hate ads and you have Android, and I can help you get it in your phone, but it's called GrayJay, and if anyone wants to see, I can show you my phone with it running. But yeah, it blocks all ads. Well, the only thing, like the downside, is when you click on a video to watch it, it takes about an extra 2 seconds to load the video, like not long. That's because it's blocking out all the ads. Small price to pay. Oh, come on! I am having fun with this though. Yeah, it's a shame Smo, isn't it? So coin, yeah, the gasser. I get it. Oh, I get it, the gasser. But yeah, I'll have to talk to Smo, because as I said, I was given this one from Jorge, Sit Down Slinger. It was kind of like a partial trade for my STS. Because anyone who saw back, like, and like no secret, because he showed it and all that, so he's got the Freddy Krueger STS. Again, it was just so small, I couldn't get it in my hands. I couldn't hold on to it. So I wasn't enjoying holding it. I like something big and beefy in my hands. Yeah, what I'm hoping to do, like I do have another camera at some point, probably do, like autumn or winter when it's cooler and that. I want to try and put a camera in the catch box facing this way. The bit I'm not sure about. Yeah, you go do your thing, Laurie. Go and enjoy your graduation things. And it was a pleasure to have you in here. I mean, watching Moan. I mean, it's a pleasure to have her just like watching the video. I've seen how big that dude is. Yeah, so I'm thinking camera in the catch box facing this way, because that would be a really cool view, especially like behind a can. The bit I'm not sure about is protecting it, because I don't want it to, like, if I shoot, I'm not accurate enough to shoot it down the lens of a webcam. I am, however, unlucky enough to shoot it straight down the lens of a webcam. It would be first shot. It would just be, watch this guy. It would just be like the static appears. It's like in horror movies when they start taking out the cameras. It'll be like that, like. Yeah. There we go. I know that there's all other targets. I did get like Spanky Monkey stuff. But there's just something about cutting a can. I don't know why. Yay, Smo, Powell, or Pool. Yeah, remember Moan, it's Pool. Good to see you, Smo. As you see, using a gasser now. So this is the one that Jorge gave me. I think because like I don't know the size of his frames, but because like just in one video he said, "Oh, it's a 95," and it's like, yeah, I'm 95, 100. At like anything below 95, it's just I lose it in my hands. Should we try a disc? Oh, that disc has got a sticker on it. I can see it. It's not going to ting. The other reason it's not going to ting is because I missed it. Make sure go in live with the gas after Paul here. So when did you want to go live, Rick? Plastigas. So Rick, are you in a like? Is there a time you want it to go? Like, so I'll go for 15 more minutes. I'll tell you what. So 15 minutes, and then we can let Rick go live. What? That's a horrible thing. Let Rick go. Rick, I will let you go live if you're a good boy. You eat all your dinners. Noon your time. Oh, okay. So you've got an hour or so yet then. I mean, I won't last that long. You ask any woman I've ever dated. Does this mean I can put comedian on my profiles? Hillbilly Twister. Let's see, Smo, I love the frame I got from your waffle. Just got it last night. Yeah, so Smo, can you do the gasser bigger? So I love it, but for me, this needs to be longer because giant hands. So if this could be about, I don't know, about 20 mil, could you do it like 20 mil longer on the handle? Then that would be for me. It just, see, I get my finger in it. And because like Smo just started, so I know people love that where it chokes up like right in the corner. I don't. I like a good like that gap, but as you see, I'm doing kind of like this. So if you could do a gasser but make it about 20 mil longer on the handle, that would be the sweet spot for me. Coin, why do you keep saying I'm back? Like no one knows that you went. Right, I think that shot was so perfect it went through the hole in the disc. And isn't this year going by quickly? Like a few months ago, when I'd done the Valentine's special and the Easter special, I think it was like in the Easter special when I was saying like, oh, like what's going to be the next special? Because like it's going to be like so long. But we're already like a third, like heading into a third of the way into June. So July, August, September. So there's only 4 months till Halloween, and oh, I'm already getting ideas for the Halloween special. Right, I'm going to try just to give it a little break. Not that I'm getting tired of it, but my nose is running. It's a shame when your nose runs, you don't burn calories. definitely lose weight if like you actually burnt calories with your nose running. So we go for this one. So Smo, this is that one. I haven't shot it yet. Let's have a look, because this, what is it? Okay, that does look about a 95, because this is a 95. It looks pretty much spot on. So let's give it a go. Oh, that felt weird. What was that? Not the frame. Hold on. I'm just going into the light. So that something felt weird on that band. No, stay away from the lights. If you didn't hear, I was like, no, stay away from the lights. Yeah, I don't know, I went to pull it back and it just felt weird. Right, let's get that can. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, so no shooting this. Nothing bad happened, but that hole, it's pulled out so much that the ammo slips through it. Look, see, I put the ammo in. Let's turn it that way. See, the ammo's in there, but look, I can do this and go, pop, ammo's gone. Ta-da! See, Coin, you're not the only one that can do magic. Oh well, I'll be shooting this one. Do I have any bands down here? I do not. Oh well, we'll have to continue with the gasser then. Just the pouch. I obviously put an old pouch on this band set. That's what felt weird, because when I drew it back, the pressure, it just went ooh, and it felt like the ball kind of disappeared. And it did. It literally like went through the holes. Hey, Andy Lowe. See, I can say hello to Andy Lowe, and Al, you can't say your thing, because like he's in Facebook. Exactly. The cool cats. It's weird. Did I say that to you, Caitlin? Because I used that phrase to someone recently. Like within the last day, I referred to like a group of people as the cool cats, and I can't remember who it was. Was it to you, or is it just coincidence that you've now just used that phrase? Right. Let's have a look. So LP, Miss Hicks. Not 100% sure. I have to get another couple of frames glued up. Oh yeah, I don't know if you're responding to me, Smo, but there's no urgency for it. I've got so many frames. Well, I picked up 7 frames to try out, and there's plenty of time. Like, just in general, could you do a gasser 20mm longer than this? If you need it, I can send you the measurements of this. So yeah, it's just in general, can you accommodate my gorilla hands, is basically what I'm saying. Spot on with the gasser. I'm a convert. I don't like these band things though. Not the bands that are on there. Jorge has put like these weird band things on there and they keep slipping down. Not keen on that. I might snip them off. But they're purple. And they actually kind of look nice with the green. A wider gasser? No, just a longer one. So for this, like the fork width is great. It's just here. Because like, look, if I get my pinky in there, I'm pushed right up to here. I'd like to be more here. So basically, if you could do a 20mm longer there, that would be sweet spot. Snow, come on, you know, I need it longer. I'm always saying I need it longer. Was Chris Edwards the original designer of the Twister? Yeah, I believe. I know you're asking Al Hawk, but yeah, Chris Edwards was the designer of the Twister. See, I do have some knowledge. Some of it stays in there. Hey Z, how you doing? I felt the frame shift as I released. Yep, that is him. Backyard Slingshots. I haven't seen him do a video in ages. Last time I saw a video from him, I think it was just after a storm or something like that. Your battery's dying. Yeah, you got to enjoy your fishing then, Andy. And while you're here, again, you were one of those people that made my ECST, and like, I'm not leaving people at like. So many people made that trip special. Andy, meeting you was definitely one of them. Because Andy was the first person I met when I popped in on the Thursday night, just for like half an hour. Spot on, but see, that was starting to feel like it's pulling through. That felt like the ball's pulling through. I'm pulling my balls through the wrong hole. Yeah, it's weird because it lines up. I know. Oh, I know. It's because I'm holding in front of the ball. I've slipped back to that. I'm not holding the ball, I'm holding in front of it, so the pressure's pulling it through. And that threw my shot off. See, it's messing with my mind, man. And for anyone who does partake in certain floury things, for smoking, I don't know if you're into it, but Cheech and Chong, their new movie is out, like on demand. You should be able to watch it in places wherever you get your on demand things. It's kind of like a documentary of their last trip, and they're going to be like just talking. I haven't seen it yet. See, back on point. Let me get some tea. Not hot tea, so I've got iced tea. I don't actually see, not sponsored, but like this stuff. I don't know if you can get it there. But in Canada, this brand, Peace Tea, is really good. This one's raspberry, so it's strong enough where you get that raspberry flavour, but it's not overpowering. And they do one called Snowberry, and that kind of tastes like a lemon, strawberry, raspberry mix. Did you give me stickers? I think you did. I can't remember, Sketchy, to be honest. Oh, you do get it down there, the Snowberry, yeah. Oh, I really like it, in like that turquoise can. Yeah, oh, I really like the Snowberry one. I can't find it in smaller cans, so I can't get like a box of them. Both me and my kid, we both like the strawberry lemonade as well. They do a strawberry lemonade like in like one of those really big cans. Oh, that's good. Yeah, see, and I've got to update my boxes as well because of the thing that Larry gave me, like that string. I felt that speed bump as I let it go. I was gonna like be outside and like do those barrels today, but that's it, Al. I'm forgetting the gizmos. But yeah, Sketchy, I'll check later because one of my tasks today is go through this box. I've actually got to work a bit today as well. but it should only be a few hours, so I'll do it later. But yeah, I've got to go through this box of all the stuff I bought back from ECST and sort out stuff. I know Adam gave me stickers, I know Rex gave me stickers, Spanky Monkey, Brandy, she gave me some stickers, and a badge I think as well. Oh, sorry, a button. Where do I get my latex? I can't tell you that, you're too young. Now, my latex, so I'm a Sniper Sling fan, so I use Sniper Sling Black .4. This specific set, these pink ones, these were sent to me by someone who was just like offloading. It is South Wales Catties. I don't know if there's anywhere in North America that does them, but if you look up South Wales Catties, and this is .45 pink. It is a nice shade of pink. Tell you what I would like, and I know it's going to be impossible, or like the bands, like the latex would be a bit shitty, would be a tie-dye bands. That would be interesting. Hey, Luke! And that's Luke, and sorry if I ruin your surname, Duquesne, that's how I'd pronounce that. See, I'm an equal opportunities streamer, Luke. You can watch me in 2 different places. And if you're Leon, you can have me in stereo, because he's in both places. What size ammo? So I shoot 8mm. I stick with 8mm because I'm shooting indoors and it's only about 7 meters ish. So yeah, I don't want to blow a hole in the wall. And that's the other reason I don't do long draw either, because yeah, again, I would blow a hole in the wall. And I can't even do long draw even if I went out in the backyard, because I'm in the city, so I'm allowed to shoot slingshots on my own property. So as long as I'm in my house or in my backyard, then it's legal where I am. If I step on the sidewalk, that's now considered a loaded weapon and I could get arrested. But because I'm kind of in the city, there's houses behind me. And so like if I was to do like a flyaway, so I could smash windows, so yeah, I won't be doing long draw unless I can find a decent place that's not miles away. Where I could just drive out. See, I have been told of a couple of places. There's one that's probably about a 40-minute drive. I don't know if I'd have cell service. I'll have to try it. In the summer I'll try it one day, going there, because apparently like, it's in the middle of nowhere, but there's lots of motorbikes around, like lots of people doing dirt biking and stuff like that. But it is outside of the Calgary city limits, so that falls under that I can do it. And I do have a catch box. Oh, it's buried under like all my nice little black light things. But yeah, I do actually have a little catch box that I could take with me. Or, like, I've got 2 barrels. I could just take one of those as well. But see, the barrels need to be blinged up, because they're turquoise and I've got pink tape on them. But I feel like they need to be blinged up a bit more. I'm really feeling a glitter barrel, because glitter makes everything better. Do they have a slingshot team? Just for those on Facebook, Al just said, do they have a slingshot team in prison in Canada? Probably do. No, glitter. I can prove. Like, so you've seen the apex. Look at that. Like, who doesn't want a glitter apex? In fact, let's shoot the glitter apex. Just for you saying about bad things about glitter, we're going to shoot the glitter frame. Because that's the kind of guy I am. And I haven't shot this frame in such a long time. And these bands are really, these are Sniper Sling Yellow 0.5. So these things are like not used to this power. Not used to so much power! A little high and right. No, so, and I'm only kidding with your LP, like, so this, what I did, took the clips off, I just basically covered it in, you can get glitter glue in the dollar store, so I covered it in glitter glue and also bought glitter and sprinkled it all over. Once it had dried, I then covered it, like, done a coat of super glue, just like you do like a natty. So every now and again, like, I might get a little flake where I might have missed a bit and it falls off. But yeah, you don't get the glitter everywhere. See, and this was my first big frame. Like, the Apex Plus was the one that made me realise 95 is where it's at. When you've got man hands. So if I say that and I've got big man hands, then does that mean any time I touch something I'm manhandling it? So you just, yeah, I can't remember the stuff that, if it's the stuff they had at ECST you're talking about, sketchy, like that clear plastic kind of string, yeah, Larry gave me a set of that. Because he's like, oh, I've seen your catch box and this stuff is so much better than the shock cord. So I've got to put it up in my catch box here, and then I've got 2 barrels to sort out. Yeah, Luke, Moan was around. Laurie went off, pretty sure it was Scout's graduation. So she may still be around, I'm not speaking for her. But just letting you know, if Laurie doesn't respond, she did say she was just going off to a graduation thing. I'm not sure if it's satisfying or frustrating when you're trying to cut a can and you shoot it and you see like just a little bit flutter off. Because you get the satisfaction that I hit it, but then you get the, oh, it didn't cut. And my brain, we all know, works in a different way than most others. There's also something about, and I know there's a whole thing about cutting a can in as few as possible, I enjoy making it last longer. Hey ladies, remember that? Slinginerd, he likes making it last longer. The Slinginerd is not one of these two shoots and end. Oh, he makes it last a couple of hours. Just remember that, ladies. Next year at ECST. So Luke, I am going to try PFS actually, because when I was at ECST, Leon gave me a PFS frame, and it's already like banded up, like with, you know, that where you twist one, and so it's already set up. I just don't know how to do it. Ethan, Tennessee Slanging, has said he'll help me learn, or so basically I'm just waiting for either a good video where I can watch it again and remind myself how it's done, and then give it a go. Because yeah, I have this. It's HD. I think it's HDPE. I'm pretty sure he said that. I also, of course, have my little pickle billy, because it's a hillbilly. Of course, I've got a hillbilly frame. So yeah, I do want to try PFS. I can't say I've never tried it, because with the pickle billy, I think I took like maybe like not a lot, maybe 5 shots out of it, but I couldn't get it to work, and I was just getting returned to senders. So it's like, okay, I need to go back to the drawing board on this. Right, as you're all talking about stretch magic, because my brain is going to torment me, I'm going to take this shot and just quickly look if that's the stuff that Larry gave me. Oh, it is. It is stretch magic. There we go. So yeah, I don't know where he got it from. Larry was doing all the for the practice range, and when we were just sitting there chatting at the end, like before remember the awards, they were kind of like delayed and all stuff like that. Yeah, me and Larry were just sitting there talking, and he went, "Oh, like, put this in your catch box. I've seen your videos. This works a lot better than shock cord." And apparently, like, you can hit this direct hits, and he's like, "Yeah, it's fine." Taking shots does. And Tennessee, right? Yeah, no, I might have watched those videos, Al, a long time ago, because I remember Tennessee Slanging, how he was like saying how he shoots pickle and how he will do this. Like, that's obviously exaggerated, but he flicks the frame away. And I'm certain I've gone over this before. Like, where I come from, horsebow archery, that they call a katra, when you, because in horsebow archery you don't have a window on your bow, so the arrow literally has to curve around it. So the best way of alleviating a lot of that is to flick the body of the bow away. But you can't do it so that you move the string. Like, you have to do it so that you just, the frame of the bow moves but not the string, because you don't want to throw your arrow off. Like, it's a whole timing thing. But yeah, I recall seeing that. I just haven't looked like in a long time. But yeah, I remember taking shots, Hunter. I definitely saw a video for the frameless, because that's how I tried frameless when I saw yours. But yeah, I'll have to have a look up some pickle videos. And as I say, like, I know people have said they'll help, but look, I'll try and get the basics. Because at work, now, Here's a frightening thought. At work, they heard that I went to like a slingshot tournament, and we've got people coming up to Canada from the US in September, and they want to do a little slingshot kind of fun shooting, and of course, like, they want me to teach them. They want me to teach them. Maybe we'll start a sweepstake. Gonna ask if you wanted one. Yes, I've got one. It's buried at the bottom of this box, so you will see it somewhere. But it's just like an HDPE frame, already banded up. So for you, Luke, yeah, I do want to try it because it does intrigue me. But the downside, the other thing that holds me back about pickle forks is, as I'm saying, oh look, there's a few little glitteries coming off. The big hand thing. So like the pickle fork would have to be something comfortable where I could get a good grip on it. So as I'm getting glitters all over me, or not all over me, oh, now anyone who saw Cool Hand Luke's video, there's the one that I hold up. So I did take this to ECST. Now does that look cool or what? That's silver, purple and pink glitter. Tell me that doesn't look cool. I shouldn't actually say that because you lot will say that. They could always pay a champion to make an appearance and do some teaching and demonstrations. Coin, you are absolutely right. Hawk, would you come and teach them? I don't see any other champions in here. Like Josh, Josh is probably asleep, but that would be it. Hawk, Josh, and sorry, the guy who come third at ECST, I don't know who that is. Sorry to say, but I didn't meet him and I don't know who he is. Oh, look at that! 100 mil. That's what it needed. Big man hands. Right, let's go and put another, because right, I'll do another 14 minutes. I'll go to 12:30. It's 12:16, so I'll do till 12:30 because then that gives me a chance to cool off before Hillbilly goes live and to start emptying this box. Oh, and hi Vinny. Sorry, I don't know if I said hi Vinny. See, now Vinny is, as far as I know, the only person to play the game that I suggested of the version of the can cut. And that is the reverse of what people are doing. So, let's just say two of you and you're shooting at the same can, or you can do it like over like streaming. So basically each person takes a shot. So person one takes a shot, and you have to hit the can. So if you miss, you take another shot. Every shot has to hit. As soon as you hit the can, it goes over to the other person. You keep going, but the person who cuts the can loses. So you think, oh, it's just a little flip of the rules. But think of it, when you've got that can and it's holding on by that tiny little thread, and all of a sudden it's your turn to shoot, and you have to hit that can, but if you cut it, you lose. That's the challenge. Can you hit a can and not cut it? So that was my little challenge. And as Hawk, if Hawk is still in here, anyone who hasn't seen, Hawk, I had to live vicariously through him because I'm not good enough, but Hawk did the whole Mentos thing. So go on, it was I believe it was a short he done it as, but yeah, if you go on Hawk's channel, he done the Mentos. So the challenge I left quite open, but it's basically you have to take a shot. A Mento has to go into a bottle of Coke and get the fountain, and that's why like I was proud of Hawk like when he won, because like that guy done the challenge. So go on his channel. When I'm done, not now, come back. Not finished shooting yet. But yeah, when I finish, go on Hawk's channel and look up that, and you will see the that first pop is amazing. You will see the fountain of Coke. See, now I wonder, like my brain is just going through things now. It's like, I wonder if like you buy like those, I don't know what you call them like in America and things like that, but like here they just call it no name. Like literally because it doesn't have like any branded name on there, and it literally says no name on it, and like you get that no name Coke. So you got like the branded ones that are whatever, like $2.50 for a bottle, and then you've got like the no name ones that's like $1 for a bottle. I wonder if the fountain you get from Mentos is as big in those no name ones, and is there a no name Mentos? This is the sort of shit that I stay up for at night because my brain is asking these questions. So when you watch my videos and I do weird things, you're like, where does he come up with this stuff? I don't know, it just appears in my brain. See now this is 100ml, but as you see, Smo, if you're still around, like, and this is one of the things I like about the Pulse. I'm not saying anything bad about your frames at all. The gas I absolutely love, but personally for me, see, I like a gap between where my fingers are and where the corner is. So yeah, if you're not here, Smo, then I'll just message you at some point and just sort of give you the measurements of the one I've got and just say, could you do it like this instead? So the no-name pop does work. I can't get used to that in North America you call it pop. I get it, like I understand why, like pop, like the bubbles and all that, like I get it. I don't know. Although probably like if I said like in England they just say fizz or a fizzy drink. They probably say pop a lot more now, but yeah, pop, I don't know why. Can't get used to it. I can hear a clean ball, but I can't see one. Yeah, that's going to be the other thing. Go through these balls and try and get some of this oil off. See, someone said vinegar once, but I tried that and they went all like a weird brownish kind of colour. Which isn't like terrible, but I like my balls shiny. I've got nothing against brown balls. Well, I suppose the oil does make them more shiny. It's that bit. It's just that last little bit of dropping them in the pouch. And the oil just, I lose grip and they drop on the floor. There's a little bit of me as well that's like this catch box, because ammo is jumping out all the time, and it's because it's the depth. It's not very deep. So there's a little bit of me of like, should I just go out and buy a couple more barrels and get rid of that catch box and just do the barrels instead? But I do like the box because it's got like all the LED lights in it. I don't know. I think I'm going to reshift things around a little bit. Hey, there's my man Patrick. Patrick with the snappers. A red paint can? No. Sorry, so I'll catch up. Does it matter what liquor you use? It doesn't matter what liquor you use as long as you liquor. Is that a red paint can? No, that's one of those little bells that I got from the China places. It was like a stupid cheap. It was like $1 for 2 of them. Just those things. It does look like a little red paint can though. Or are you talking about on the floor in the catch box? If you're talking about on the floor, oh no, can hanging. Oh right, you did say hanging. Yeah, they do them in different colours, and they were different prices. Not like much, but like I think the red was 25 cents more than the clear. But see now, looking at it and thinking about it, I can see me covering one of those in glow-in-the-dark paint and glitter. That would work. In fact, that one I've just picked up off the floor, I think that might get a little glitter treatment today. Lighter in the water bottle, oh yeah, I can imagine that's really good. Oh, so here's an idea. I don't know if anyone's done this. I don't know if this is what you're alluding to, Luke. But if you've got like just like one of those small like Coke bottles, you know, like the 300 ml, whatever it is ones, the ones you buy in the gas stations. Then you get a lighter, put it in, and then you hold down the gas. So you fill the bottle with gas. Then you screw on the lid to hold all that gas in there. Put a candle next to it, and then shoot that bottle. Candle. See now I'm thinking, because you couldn't have the candle to the side because you'd go through the bottle and the gas would be coming out here when the candle's next to it. So you kind of have to have the candle in front, but the ball may blow out the candle. That's actually a bit of a challenge, because if you shoot, like, you might blow the candle out and then the gas doesn't do anything. Oh, it says 12:27. Right, I'm going to do 3 more shots. One. It just it just makes things more fun. What can I say? I'm just like a colourful person. That's one of those things, and I know I've done a rant about this once before. This is what I hate about men's clothes shops, because you go in like, I don't know, like what's somewhere where you see like Old Navy or something like that. You go in there and like the women's clothes, like they're all bright colour. Like you go for the summer and it's like all bright colours, yellow, red, and all that. And then like literally any time of the year, you go in the men's section and it's like brown, grey, dark blue, black. It's like I like to have a bit of colour. Like you can tell, I like a bit of colour in my life. Makes people happy. Bit of colour. So this is number 2. See, now the tension's up, because you're thinking this is the last shot. Is he going to cut that can? Now, anyone who knows my channel, they probably already know the answer to that. Fuck no, he's not. But you never know. I've been doing really good of late. Oh, the tension's really building, isn't it? Oh, this could be it. Like this could be a can cut on the last shot. a nice pop but no cut, so I will save that for me for later on. But thank you everyone for joining in. I am going to go upstairs and cool off and do things that I should be doing instead of having fun. And I will see you all, well, I'll see you all at ECST, because I can't see you right now, but have a good one everyone, and I'll speak to you again soon.